What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Troutfish Aquatics. Today we're going to be talking about the little white dots that your goldfish get on their gill plates and their pectoral fins that are known as breeding stars. Okay, so breeding stars, also known as breeding tubercles, are little white dots that your goldfish get on their gill plates and pectoral fins, and it looks a lot like ick. Right? So a lot of new fish keepers get confused when they see this. They start treating for ick, they start dosing salt, they add heat, and it's not necessary. Breeding tubercles happen usually in the spring and the fall, right? Because goldfish are seasonal breeders. They're going to breed when we have rapid temperature swings. So usually in the wild, goldfish breed in the spring and the fall. Sometimes throughout the summer, depending on how things go. But in the aquarium, they're only really going to happen if you have temperature swings. So if you want to keep your goldfish from not really breeding that much, it's a good idea to keep a heater and keep a stable temperature. I usually run mine around 74, 75 degrees. But if you want to start getting them to breed, you can actually take a heater and leave it in your aquarium, turn it on, turn it up to about 75, 76 for about a month, and then turn it off for a month, and then turn it back on for a month, and then off for a month again. And you keep doing that back and forth, and it's going to make them spawn, right? So the little breeding tubercles that show up, the little white dots, only the males get that. And it doesn't hurt the fish, it doesn't do anything, it just shows and indicates that they are ready to spawn. And when you see these dots, generally speaking, they're going to be chasing the females, and what they're going to do is they're going to go underneath the female. So if the female's swimming along, the males are going to come up behind them and push on their bellies back here, pushing them along. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to force the eggs out of the female, because goldfish are egg scatterers. The males will push the eggs out of the female will drop eggs, and the male will fertilize them and leave, and that's about it that they do for spawning. But they're not harmful. It's not ick, it's not a disease or anything. It's completely normal for goldfish to get them, fancies and regular goldfish alike. So it's nothing to really worry about. Now, young goldfish don't get them as much as older goldfish. They're definitely going to be more prominent in larger, older goldfish. Young goldfish, when they get into spawning season, you may see one or two of these little white dots on the gill plates, not so much on the pectoral fins. But as the fish get older and the fish get larger, you're going to see much, much more of these little white dots on the gill plates, and then you're going to start seeing them going down the pectoral fins as well. So generally speaking, this is going to happen usually right before springtime and right around fall, winter. If you're not keeping a heater in your aquarium, because that's when the temperatures will fluctuate a little bit in your home, which is going to cause the temperature in the aquarium to fluctuate a little bit also, and that is going to knock them into a spawn. So if you see your goldfish getting a little aggressive with each other and pushing each other around, that's completely normal, and chances are you're going to have an easier time determining the sex of the goldfish with these breeding tubercles. So if that's something that you want to do, you know, go ahead and look when they're chasing each other around, and you'll be able to see that the breeding stars are apparent, and you'll be able to figure out if you have any males or females. There's also other ways that you can check to see if your goldfish are male or female, and that you can watch that in my other video about how to sex your goldfish. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Just a real quick one. Also, you can probably see here behind me, I have the 150-gallon tank in the fish room, and probably only going to be one video this weekend because I'm working on getting this resealed, and then throughout the week I'm going to be trying to get this stand rebuilt, get the 75 off of it, rebuild the stand, put the 75 on top, and then get the 150 underneath. So probably just this one video for this week, guys, but thank you for watching Troutfish Aquatics, and I will see you guys in the next video.